Okay, hello, welcome to the Complex, where we're going to play an FMV game today. So it's like Sunday Horror Movie FMV by Wales Interactive. And, we played a few of these FMV games on our channel. The last one we played was, can't remember, Erica, that's the one. So yeah, we can play this now. And we're gonna try and win. I consider like getting Bloodshaw or this, but I ended up with this one. Also, like 5 Dates also has a sequel coming out called 10 Dates. Okay, so we're in Asia. There's someone running along the beach. I thought this was set in the UK because of the Britishness of a lot of what's going on. But maybe the outbreak starts in Asia and then travels to the UK.
Hey, so I have full body cleanses on both of them. Space is sterile.
It's not COVID. Current events. I didn't think of this until.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
Okay. So it's a zombie outbreak.
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on
But you don't know that yet.
Everyone was coming home from the shops. Boys playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
It's a football. It's England. It's not soccer.
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
A very ill person.
Pleasure to meet you, Dahlia.
Is he smuggling out samples?
Are you gonna hurt me?
She's a doctor. Clearly she's gonna heal you.
Listen. Let me do my work and you'll live. Understand?
There's no time to joke when someone's ill, you know. I know it's like bedside manners and all, but I thought that would have made a difference to him going into shock, right?
Supply tent now!
I think he's more likely to go into shock if we made him laugh, or, you know, he would have doubted our abilities.
It's okay. Tell him. It's okay. Atropine injections worked on everyone.
Also, we've got moral compass decisions. There are 8 endings in this, apparently, so I don't know if we'll necessarily be able to save them. Like, if we got a choice, so we have to save one or the other. It's the Doctor's Dilemma from Voyager. Equal odds, which one do you save? The one on the left or the one on the right? You choose the one that you like the most, right? There's nothing wrong with that, Doctor.
Tell me.
That's only human. It'll turn you into a zombie. Should have maybe been realistic, but
You've got a great chance of survival.
lie. Complete lie. Yeah.
You are not a good one.
I wanted to tell you the truth, but I didn't have time to really, you know, dither over it and positive together. Okay. Well, there's the cure to the whole virus outbreak then. The baby's going to develop it because it's always what happens. The baby gets used to it and is developing and, you know, ends up with enzymes that can fight it.
The supply tent's been depleted. There's only one vial left.
To the baby girl. Well, I mean, we've got a more weighted decision now. The girl with the baby. Save 2 lives.
Make a decision.
Save 2 lives. Easy. Though he's gonna have all the knowledge that helps the world, but she's got the baby.
Dima, give me your arm.
We don't know enough about them.
Dima, please. You have to trust me. Okay,
Okay, he's gonna trust us more, I know.
You are with the Supreme Leader. You want to kill my baby?
Well, maybe we should have gone with the one that we were honest with, and now none of them live.
Reese, how do I save them?
Everybody dies.
Reese?
Make better decisions at the beginning, quite clearly. Oh, do you die as well? Maybe. Well, he ran off, didn't he? I bet there was 2 vials. He took one himself. He was like, I'm not dying to this shit. Oh, there's only 1 left. You didn't see what he was doing outside, did you?
We stand on the precipice.
Oh yeah, celebrate with champagne, of course.
I'm Dr. Amy Tennant, and I'm here on behalf of the visionary Natalie Kensington to inform you how your investments have made that possible.
firstly, we've been using your
Keep track of your decisions.
The Kensington Corporation's relationship
Yes,
with
we've made
Kindar
already
has
terrible
flourished since
decisions.
the resolution of its civil war. Our teams have been working on development projects with some of the
Okay, they got
country's
canapes.
scientists. Natalie has even developed an internship program for some of the countries.
They're not normally just left in the middle of the table like that,
In
though.
fact,
They're
some of our
normally
Kindarian interns
more
are
served.
today.
Oh, wee. Is Kindar still a
Haven't worked in that industry for years.
rights violations and all that shit?
Sure, I'll engage with you. I'm not just gonna ignore that. Like, I know you're drunk, but
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable.
ignoring it
May
would
I
be
continue my
worse.
presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington if she's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen,
She's just on the
it's
phone.
simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking...
Why is nobody touching the canapes? They're perfectly untouched. Because they're
Kindar
more than
is
an
a
arm's
former
length away.
British
Quite clearly, this
colony. We're all
table's too
here to
big.
help recover. Seems like
Put them closer. That's where they can reach them.
It's a tax haven.
Go on.
That's not very professional how you wear that tie, by the way. It's like way too dangly. And that guy's not even wearing a tie. Okay, well, we got their attention. She's gonna become a zombie woman. 100%. And just like, slowly taking a bit of concern, but
the real
if it
reason
was these days with COVID, they'd be running.
the Kensington complex.
They would not be sat there. They would be like, I'll just move to the other end of the train.
Impenetrable HQ of laboratories built bespoke to
Oh yeah,
the
impenetrable.
specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplani. Deep within the
He's familiar,
complex
who's
is
he?
Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There,
That's an odd
we have something remarkable
way
in
to describe your lab. It's a
I'm
womb
sure
of scientific
all of
development.
the newsfeeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
Or they'll just die in space because it'll take 30 years to get there, and they're gonna die in space if they try to send someone. They're probably just gonna do like a reality TV thing where they're just gonna keep them in a basement and pretend they're in space and film them, and then it's like, oh, you know, by the way, you weren't actually on the trip to Mars, because they did get people to like get together
We
for
can't fit a hospital.
volunteers for an experiment, didn't they?
How do we get around this?
Is that still even going ahead? Haven't heard anything of that since all of that.
Stem cells, interwoven with
Nanites,
nanotech.
really?
Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
Well, they can't just generate matter out of thin air, so... you know, nanotech could be a thing, but they can't create blood cells out of thin air and regrow bone out of thin air.
This
His
is,
face.
of course, just a mock-up. The real nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but
And not smuggled out that person on the train at all.
regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks,
No
all
one's
over
touching their
the world,
champagne either, it's all gone
I
flat.
know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
You just sat there filming her, like, you know, should have took a bit more. Then still, you just stood right over her filming her and not concerned about being contaminated at all. Oh yeah, hi. We've immediately heard word of this outbreak on a train.
Needed urgently.
Hang on. I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, I really can't wait.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Calm now.
I'm sorry, this is urgent. I need to
It's
leave.
an emergency.
I have to go, but please stay and enjoy the wonderful hospitality.
Otherwise, there's probably no saving the world.
On the scene immediately.
The scene. What happened?
It's already gone viral.
Virtual workforce. That a thing?
I'm
You can
ruling
just
out
work from home using your VR
She
headset.
has other alarming symptoms, we've been told. Naturally, everyone's crying terrorism.
a suicide bomber with a malfunctioning bioweapon.
We need to get her to the complex.
Okay, why is this our problem?
Because she's one of our interns.
Thank God you're here. This is beyond our remit.
Not even wearing the face covering. Just, you know.
Excellent quarantine work. I'll examine her back at the complex.
And we were waiting on your word before moving her. A single person drone or ground ambulance.
The drone will get her there faster.
But it's more dangerous. If it crashes, then whatever's inside her, it gets out into the public.
It won't crash, it's Kensington tech. Use the drone, Amy.
I'm gonna go with the ambulance. Like, you know. In London, a flying drone? I don't think so. I'm gonna go with the ambulance. It's slower, but
I want eyes
it's,
on her.
you know, you can't afford to have that breaking out. I
This
don't
is a
care what you say.
mistake.
Trust me.
Like, are you in on it? He might be in on it. You know, and anyone can hack that and fly it off elsewhere, and then it's stolen, and, you know, maybe that's what she was hoping for, stealing the proprietary tech. But we went in straight on the scene, so we had a bit of a head start, but, you know, we'll go with the safer option. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be Conservative Party here. Let's not just go, let's just let everyone have mass herd immunity and ignore it. No, quarantine it. Get it sorted. Do it safely. Smart.
Well, the prospect of losing a friend in a strange country, I can empathise with that. Today we need all your field experience, Amy.
Time to roll back the years.
You can say that again.
Oh, it's the guy that ran off with...
The wild doctor Wakefield. You got here fast.
Well, there weren't any blood vomiting ladies on my tube line. Reese Wakefield.
Are you in on it?
Hug.
No
Let's walk and
thanks.
talk.
You just vanished at the scene of
So,
the previous
some legend
incident.
fed the media that anthrax rumour.
I need to take this.
Was it her?
Straight on the phone, she's sus. I'm sus of her.
She's one of us.
Inside job.
No, she must be acting alone. Why else would she take the tube?
Well, Uber doesn't offer a getaway car service yet, so... Look, if we consider the hysteria might actually...
Yeah, and obviously the drone could have been, like, her way out as well.
I highly doubt it.
Perceptive as ever.
Amy, look. I promise...
That's not an engagement ring,
Still
is
work
it?
to you if I did.
Fade away? Yeah, I'm sure.
Look,
Why are you skydiving? Or bungee jumping? Or whatever it is that you were up to?
because I'm passing through London. I checked my Twitter feed this morning, saw something I could help with. Plus, Kensington wants my expertise again.
Well, she already has the
Sure.
expertise.
I'm not disputing that, nor am I apologising for the skydiving. Guy's got to live.
What about diving out on the crisis before? No apology for that, huh? I think you kind of owe one.
And if you could come back and let me know your decisions. Okay, thank you.
You didn't want to run this by me?
2 lifesavers are better than 1.
Reese Wakefield is a deserter.
I know he's let us down in the past, but people change. Emily did due diligence too. Come on.
Hey, guys, can I just have 5 minutes? Just need to use the gents.
Can we just get on with it? We don't need to wait for him.
Can we go, please?
Still hides behind bravado when the stakes are high.
I fear they're higher than we know.
We might have wanted to go to the office though. I think we might have found something there. You know, inside job. I think she's sus and we should have maybe gone to hers, but you know.
From your assistants down.
Okay, he still manages to get in the lift even though I followed to her.
You should see the other guy.
So we didn't save anything by doing that. It makes no difference. Then I'm not going to follow him to the loo. That's like, I know he was trying to hint, but no thanks. So I'm not getting involved in that.
Nat, is this my tech?
Yep.
How? I mean, nothing leaves or enters the lab without us knowing about it.
Unless they inject it into them, obviously.
We just get the nanocells, otherwise our life's work's gone.
If you inject yourself, it's
All
hard
of the
to...
nanocells are inside of her?
It was a master batch. No duplicates were made.
He took all of them. Okay, well that's a bit more unlikely to get unnoticed. I mean, you know, surely someone would have noticed her injecting all of them. But a couple of them, you know, putting a couple of them inside, she could have got away with that. But like the entire batch,
Yeah, no more frumpy hazmat
someone
suits.
would have noticed that. Someone has to be in on it. Someone
We'll
else.
see.
All right.
This isn't an invitation to get naked, mate. Yeah, let's change in the cubicle. No thanks, mate. Now he gets the hints. His sad face
Does this
there.
feel personal?
Claire?
Of course.
Well, she was in excruciating pain and she stumbled all the way to the tube station.
Well, she didn't.
More emotional than just following
But
orders.
she, you know, she did. She knew what she was doing. Why is the game frozen? This is a weird moment for it to freeze. At least it wasn't her and her bra still, but... What's going on? Are we meant to be making a decision? Were we meant to be making a decision, or did it, like, skip something? Okay, it looked like he locked us out then. It's a quarantined environmental lab. You claim to have been working in this industry and being an expert. Surely you know what you're getting into, mate.
Something like that.
Okay, this is
This vacuum acts as
interesting.
the last line of defense to prevent microbes from escaping the lab. The lack of air makes it sterile as hell.
Well, that's great on a microscopic level, but it could do with some physical barriers.
Yeah, like the big barrier behind.
How long have you worked here again?
Cold shoulder. No, I don't like you, mate.
It wasn't just skydiving. I needed a reset. Try new things.
Sure. Okay, there's quite a few barriers to things escaping. I don't think you need a middle of the room one, to be honest, unless it's like the highly contagious vaccines are on this side, or, you know, biotics, not vaccines. Maybe they've got the vaccines as well, but, you know, and places like this do exist. Like the CDC do have labs full of actual bacteria that they keep alive, so they can, you know, research them for cures and vaccines and things, and, you know, in case they need them for outbreaks and things. Okay. It's weird that that's got... Unless we get out of the spacesuit, okay.
Dr. Thomas Malkin, Dr. Everly Norris.
It's weird that there's a
Dr.
extra
Ruth
changing
Wakefield.
room.
He'll be assisting us today.
Cool ponytail.
Let me take you to her.
What's wrong with having a ponytail? Don't take the piss, mate. Look at your shitty hair. That's worse than the ponytail, mate. It's like messy curls.
So what's your story then, Malkin?
I've wanted to assist Dr. Tennant since I saw a talk at the Plains Summit about the extracellular matrix and lattice in stem cells.
Intelligent. Dumb. He has no response to that. He's like, okay, what? I don't know what you mean, but, you know, he was clearly more intelligent.
Attacking the bone structure.
We've never seen anything like it.
Well, you know, it was designed to recreate bones, so, you know, they could reverse engineer it to do the opposite and destroy the bone. It's only technology, and if it can do one thing, it can do the opposite.
Guys, this is my tech. The nanocells are inside her. But they're unfinished. There's no off switch, so they're just coursing through her body, producing excess bone and blood.
But how could she have contracted them?
From a spillage, maybe.
They barely survive for 2 minutes once they're exposed to air, and she didn't have the authorization to access them.
So someone else put them in there, yeah. somebody wanted to take them out and steal the proprietary tech, especially as they used all of them.
Feels fucking weird.
You a terrorist?
Be a terrible one if I was.
No, she's just been used.
What's me?
Well, paid. Her kids? No, obviously.
Look, how many
Her
times
family.
lone wolf release pathogens into the air?
Nanocells aren't airborne. They can only be transferred via blood-to-blood contact. Answer call.
Bioterrorism suspect named as Claire Mahek, a Kandari.
Why are they already
TV off.
naming? That's. And she's not even a bioterrorism suspect. It's just, you know, someone. You wouldn't make that much of a scare for one person. Would have. The UK would have covered it up and played it down.
She has plenty of blood to spare.
Not exactly. Her new bone matter is consuming her body's resources at an accelerated rate. If I remove that much blood in one go, she'll die.
And if she dies before you extract her blood?
Without a living host, the nanocells will just dissipate.
Au revoir, nanocells.
So either way she dies. Okay. Amy, we're going to have to go for the option where we retain our asset.
Natalie, I can't just...
I'll get back to you.
Can't you just take some of the bloods, which gets some of the nanocells, and not kill her?
What should we do, Doctor?
Isn't there an interim third option?
There has to be a way to get the nanocells out of her safely.
Filtered bloods, you know, run it out, take out the nanocells, run it back in.
Sure thing. Dr. Tennant.
Like, there are actual scientific options that would work.
Let's replace this, okay?
I don't think that's the most protective. It's not a sealed thing. You haven't got all the seals on it anymore. It's just spit proof. I guess you don't believe it's airborne. You're just splatterborne. But again, you know the thing. But you accidentally inject yourself there, mate. That was a dumb way of holding that.
Don't go anywhere.
Like, you were actually very likely to contaminate yourself there.
Who delivered this crate?
Oh, it was here when we arrived this morning.
Well, it's in the way. It needs to be moved. Dr. Malkin, can you move this crate for me, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Okay, he's very sus the way he's acting now.
Dr. North. Dr. North.
Yeah, you just happen to be... Yeah, of course. Oh
my God. Dr. North?
It's not personal.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he immediately played his hands. So... Okay, he's good with a knife. Is there not a lot we can do here? Oof. At least it wasn't in the dick. That would have... He should have stabbed that. Okay, well, you've potentially been contaminated as well. I think Dr. North might be dead already. But sure, like, you know, she got hit by acid gas. I think she's already dead.
We're gonna save you, okay?
I don't think I can do anything to save her. She doesn't have any information for us though. I thought maybe she might have, like, something important to say. Whereas that, he'll live. that injury can wait.
I knew there was something off about Malkin. What kind of a scientist has a fucking ponytail?
Many. Honestly, quite many. It's kind of normal.
I'm currently the safest person in this room.
True.
Why are we in lockdown mode?
It's detecting the poison from the acid bomb. It won't be in the air for much longer.
Thanks for that.
Call Natalie Kensington. Emily, where's Natalie?
I'm still sus of her.
Yeah, I can see that, and the biosecurity's kicked in.
I need Natalie on
You
the
were
line
watching
right
that,
now.
were
I don't
you?
know who she's with.
Yeah, okay, she's in her office. I'll call you right back. End call.
You were already monitoring this.
First things first, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. We'll be back in a minute, Claire. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere.
What the fuck?
Okay, so they sabotaged all the gear.
One way or another.
Kensington could have at least left us some of her expensive whiskey.
You're in.
Oh, this is gonna stink.
Take the pain elsewhere. It'll work. You're in a quarantined biohazard containment unit. They're not gonna have anything allowed in. They're not gonna allow any whiskey or anything in. You know. I don't think telling a joke was exactly gonna ease the pain any better. To be fair.
I have to clean this wound.
No, it'll be fine. We've got bigger fish to fry.
There's antiseptic alcohol.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
The noise can wait. Yeah, there's disinfectant right there. I can go and investigate that later.
No, Amy, it's fine. Look, we need to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Again, there are 8 endings. So, you know, I'm probably making terrible decisions. But am I making good ones? Like, keeping someone alive might be more handy. Hair dye? Hydrogen peroxide?
Can anyone hear me? Amy?
Okay.
Just a sec, Grace.
He can wait. He said he was cold.
Quiet over here.
Your nanocells don't like my chat either.
Well, I did mold them in my image.
She's important to keep alive.
Makes sense. Bunch of mini controlling bitches inside me.
Wow.
Look, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you. I've dealt with worse odds before.
Really?
Really. You need to comply, though. Whatever it is that's going on, if you know anything, please tell me.
She was paid off to take it out. She knows a lot. She knows everything. She's the key.
What's wrong?
You help me, I help you. Okay, that's a pretty nasty knife wounds.
It's just like Yemen.
Except you didn't run away this time. Don't think this is intimate. I saw that look. Don't. I'm just helping you. Yeah, that's that noise again.
No.
No, bombing.
I came from the void.
Or someone trying to break in through the barriers. Okay. So we're forced to go look eventually. So it's very dirty considering it's a quarantine vacuum.
What the hell is that?
It must be
there any security cameras we can check?
On the
It's
computer, but
probably a
I don't
vacuum
know how
affecting the pressure.
Would you mind?
It could just be the pressure, because like submarines make that noise. Just pressure. Which means there's something wrong with the vacuum system. Or the air. In here.
Shit on the Irene. The cavalry?
In mass?
Nope.
The rumbling, though. Sound doesn't travel in a
Well, I mean, you had to wear masks to get in there as well, to be fair, because there was no oxygen.
No prizes for guessing who the brains of this operation is.
God bless those security walls, eh?
Yeah, it was problems with the vacuum, and it was the walls being smashed in.
This is impossible. They would need unprecedented access to our security systems to be doing this.
Well, they're getting closer. Again, inside job, clearly.
They're her damn cavalry. Look, they're Kandarian too. I knew you were part of something bigger.
Lump us all together because they have the same features. Big eyes and big lips too. The divisions in my country are complex. Those bunch are not from my team.
I believe her. Like, she was just getting paid for her kids.
Answer call. Amy, what's going on down there?
You've been infiltrated, Kensington. Dr. Malcolm was a plant. Thanks to him, Dr. North is dead, and so are my dreams of becoming a professional footballer.
But you killed Malkin.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Emily checked security footage from
She was watching the entire thing, she says.
There are 3 masked intruders in the void, and they're armed.
They've deactivated the vacuum and bypassed the security wall.
I'm still alive. Make sure she knows that.
Biosecurity is still enabled, so you are safe no matter what.
Well, unless they open the door with that magic laptop.
I'll get onto this intruder situation.
Oh, well, not that I'm not great.
I don't trust her to solve it.
The poison from the acid bomb has dissipated, and the bioprotector is containing Claire's infection.
It must be detecting
The vacuum's broken.
the safety
You know, if the vacuum's compromised, he would stay in lockdown. Duh.
Amy, you need to extract Claire's blood, especially if the intruders have come for her. The nanocells cannot fall into the wrong hands.
Well, they would get it from us regardless. We've got no way out other than through that, so extracting the blood would make no difference.
She's responsible for this.
That makes no sense. We're her only hope at retrieving the nanocells.
Yeah, she's going to let us extract the nanocells and then kill us by
And do
gunfire.
the job for, yeah.
All right, look, Parker Kaplani designed this lab, right? Do you think he built an escape route, a back door, anything?
I don't know, we'd have to ask him ourselves.
Yoo-hoo.
What now, Claire?
Can you move the dead people?
I mean, I don't think you got a very good view of the floor from there, to be fair. They're kind of out your field of vision. Yeah, just cover them with clean outfits.
Okay. How about this one?
Enough with the Natalie theories.
Remember those new skills I was telling you about? Well, advanced computing is one of them, programming.
Oh, really?
Hacking?
I prefer the term unsolicited browsing. Yeah, no, sorry. Hacking is better. Look, I know you two are besties, but I find Natalie a bit... Yeah.
There wasn't Natalie, it was the other one.
Give her a little listen.
This is how scientists get killed, you know.
You shouldn't be listening on Natalie, you should be listening on the other one. The other one's the sus one. I'm sorry, I don't remember what they said her name was.
I told you I'd have to kill you. Ready?
Wait, we shouldn't...
Look, if she's got nothing to hide, what's the issue? We're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're going to survive.
No. Not on Natalie.
We should be looking for a way out.
Yes, we should. That would be smarter. Way out of here rather than trying to find irrelevant knowledge because it's not her.
I'm not an espionage mastermind. They aren't with me.
So how did all the nanocells end up inside you?
She was used. She got AIDS.
To Professor Xavier over there.
About what?
Kensington.
So she put them in you?
No, the other one.
Not me.
This might be a bad idea, but you know, it will ease the pain, but also it might be bad with what's going on with the robotics inside her.
Thank you. Seriously.
How long have you been at the complex?
A year. We've always had passing conversations on higher floors, but I don't think you remember. I always wanted to work in this lab with you.
Well, here we are. Claire, come on. Just tell me what's happening so that I can help you.
I got them all. Mina.
Who's Mina? Claire.
She's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Ready for more cryptic bullshit?
Answer call.
Guys, you were right about the intruders. They've sabotaged the system and have electronically barricaded themselves in the void.
Yeah. Tell us something we don't know, please.
How are they bypassing our security system so easily?
Kensington Corporation stock plummets amidst
TV
links to...
off. Rescue plans are being made.
Well, have you contacted Parker Kaplani? He designed the lab. He'll know how to get us out of here.
We've been trying, but he could be anywhere on the planet right now.
Parker has no compunctions about who he builds labs for, as long as he pays court.
Excuse me.
Emily, wait. Please. Give us something. Help us.
I wasn't given much of a decision there.
The three intruders in the void.
I was going to click stop her hanging out,
The complex expertly.
so I didn't react quick enough.
Space race or?
Possibly. Well, they might be trying to steal the nanocells or destroy them. I'm going to move heaven and earth to try and get hold of Parker.
Okay.
End call.
Maybe I was wrong about her.
We need to come up with something of our own.
Maybe I was wrong about her.
Is there anything else you can do in the computer system?
I can.
Seems to know too much, but
Parker Kaplani myself.
Okay, awesome. You do that. I'm gonna look
Maybe-
for a way out of here.
positive. No?
Are you okay?
I think the air's getting.
Like I said, he might be infected from the
Well, even in lockdown mode, there's always a steady supply.
stab in the leg. I mean, obviously there was going to be oxygen coming in, unless the bangs were the oxygen being cut off like cassettes. So, you know, but is it coming from a outside source, or is it coming through a,
Welcome back,
you know,
Sleeping Beauty.
self
I need something to get me
exit
past the
system?
vent cover.
The knife, by any chance, that was stabbed into his leg? I don't think a microscope's gonna do it. Bash it with the microscope, sure. Honestly, I would have gone with the knife.
Wished I was taller.
I mean, bashing it off is safer than using a thing that you're probably going to cut yourself with. Especially on a wonky thing like that. Okay, we got cut. Regardless, oh, would we not have got cut from before? Okay. So now we're probably infected.
Oh.
Because
Cute
we've
notching wound.
got
I mean,
an open
mine's
wound.
slightly more impressive.
If it's airborne.
I hate her.
X. What's that tiny bit of thing? Okay, we're getting in. We probably wouldn't have got out regardless. We might have cut ourselves worse with the other one, to be fair.
There's only one wall left between them and the lab door.
Please tell me you got hold of Parker.
Negative.
Don't ask him to help you try and smash through the vents and get out.
Last 24 hours.
You gave up on trying to get through that vent now? Yeah, of course he delivered it there. I kind of knew. And he wanted us to open it. Because it was labelled to us.
Wait. Claire got access to the lab?
Is that your master batch?
How did she get that level of clearance on her ID card?
Again, inside job, obviously.
Wait, what were you injected yourself?
Yes, she was
Why
paid.
didn't the lab shut down?
The nanocells need time to diffuse in the bloodstream.
I was able to get out of the complex before feeling the effects.
What the fuck is she doing in the storeroom?
I destroyed
Smashing all the others.
What? I didn't authorize any duplicates to be made.
So you were just stealing the master batch for employers to replicate? Who? Who was it? Was it the Russians?
No, I was heading to MI6.
Oh, fucking impeccable timing as always.
MI6? Why were you taking them there, Claire?
Let's go!
To secure them. Okay, so it might have been an inside job, but maybe it's
I get
good.
alerted every time shit hits the fan in one of my labs.
We also have the identities of the 3 intruders. Sending them through.
You know, maybe she was taking it out because it was going to be sold to bad people through the box. Hello, people as well. Thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you for making me smile. How are you? How's your day going?
I need 10 more minutes.
Yeah, I appreciate the bits. I appreciate the love. Thank you all.
Was built to contain world-altering alchemy. So excuse me if backdoors weren't part of my thinking.
Amy.
End call.
Reese.
Just to properly end the call.
Bullshit about nanocells again. Got 10 minutes to think without.
Hopefully my mic is working. Because sometimes it turns off and it's annoying, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Barely slept and I've done too much today for how early it still is here. Yeah, I can imagine it's really early over there. So, sorry to hear you didn't have much of a good sleep. And good to hear your authorized grades. Yeah, thank you for the bits. And hopefully the rest of your weekend gets better. And isn't going to be bad. And hopefully you get some good sleep tonight. 7 AM. Oof. Okay, it's 1 PM. That's not too bad. But still, you know, if you've been up since 7 AM. Okay, what are we watching here?
Careful, Amy.
And today we're playing FMV movies. So we've got a bit of a horror-y sort of movie. Boom, boom, boom. What is... How does she have just like a random USB on her and no one knew as well? It's a bit odd. So what are you up to today? You plan on streaming yourself later or? Well, you kind of knew what you were getting yourself into. Or was she expected to be extracted via the drone and not in here?
It's scared. Go on.
It might not be zombies, but I thought there was going to be zombies. But no, I think it's just one person dying of a thing. What were you up to last night? I guess you were probably streaming. Did you have a good stream?
Kensington. A picnic.
Well, she said Kensington earlier, so clearly we need Kensington. Picnic's just going to be probably a private file. Why not watch both, though?
If this gets out, we'll be answering to the UN.
Kensington, Ma. What's the problem? We quashed uprising villages, and you got human trials to assess your technology.
The human selling it.
Once done.
3 whole villages.
Your scientists need not know how the data was acquired.
Wow, they infected 3 villages for this.
Leader is a man of discretion. We trust you are the same.
Most certainly.
Make sure, or we will.
But they come in to silence us?
My mind's thinking the same thing as yours, so do you really want to watch the other video?
Plan.
Please.
Sure?
Yes, we need to watch both.
Look, look. You've forgotten the wine but remembered your phone. Typical.
Mina's mad at me these days. Well, I'm sorry I forgot the wine, okay?
They knew Mina would be a relative.
Tomatoes.
Takes too many selfies in London.
Not that much. Look, I'm showing the surroundings. Look,
And she's probably about to die.
this grass is. Come on, let's take a picture.
That's some long grass.
Look at the camera.
Smile.
Smile.
What the fuck? Suddenly edited with a dead... Okay, they all died of the thing, so that's why she's smoking out, because her family were obviously child and all died. That was an abrupt jump scare. Obviously, you can see how CG it was, but...
You see, the Kandarian government and Natalie Kensington experimented with your nanocells on my people, my village, my parents, my sister Mina.
And now you've also got it.
Killed for opposing the dictatorship.
Natalie was making duplicates of the master badge behind my back. My tech killed people.
And you were taking all the evidence to MI6? In that USB and in your veins?
Now the Supreme Leader has activated a sleeper cell in the complex.
So it didn't heal anyone, it literally killed everyone with it. But it was incomplete tech, so, you know, it's a bit weird that they were testing it when it was literally incomplete. They still wanted it took out of her veins.
Reject call. Amy, we need to take...
That might have been a bad decision. That might have been the helper.
I know a rash decision when I see it.
That might have been the helper with the way out.
Natalie! After what you've just seen!
We need to deal with our current predicament.
I probably should have answered that. I don't trust him now.
Would you believe this isn't the weirdest place I've taken a ship?
Oh, and with the body of the person who was the inside... Even though he attacks you.
No, you're fine, you're spared.
I'll be sitting outside.
Even though he attacked you. Body is in there.
Hey, if we get out of here, will you quit like you said?
Pass. I never thought I'd have to answer that question.
Oh, you do the right thing, you always do.
A habit I wish I had.
Well, I might have rubbed
Good
off
habit
on
to
you.
have.
Stuck around.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why'd you leave, Reese?
She's a wimp.
The absurdity. Not knowing whether...
Saving someone was the right thing to do if it condemned them to a life of pain.
It's too much for me.
Well, we didn't
How did
save
it go
anyone
for
that
you
day, did
anyway?
we?
That wasn't your call to make. We were a team.
Hindsight's a bitch, eh? Heard of Mr. Cracking Fortnite in Eritrea?
Where can I sign up for this war-torn world tour you guys were on?
Enough with the wisecracks, Claire. I'm not in the mood.
I know how you feel, Amy.
You lost people that you love. My feelings are trivial compared to yours.
The sense of
Probably lost the entire village where she was living as well.
Come on, give us a break.
I meant Natalie. It was a dream come true, getting an internship here. A village girl from Kindar, coming to London, to work, to live, to love. Funny story. On my first day here, I was super late because I thought there was a station in the complex. Turns out I was looking at the tourist tube map with disused and unfinished stations.
That means there's a train station here.
Half-built station.
We have a way out.
Tabitha Greens.
We're so far underground, we must be right on.
Yep, we have a way out. All we need to do is blow our way through the floor.
Yeah, you might be right, Claire. Thank you.
Anytime. What did I say?
We can't go across the void. We tried going up into the vents, but we haven't tried going down.
And we've got chemicals. We can explode our way out.
We might have one. Reese is sitting on it.
Or Hackerman's just hacks his way through it, one or the other.
What do you have to know?
I need something that will remove the entire toilet quickly.
Explosives. Yep. Chemistry.
You're gonna have to get your hands dirty.
Not necessarily.
Big boom in the toilets. She's a scientist. She can make explosives.
We're at the lowest point of the complex, so Tabitha Greens must be right below us.
Yeah, okay, Amy, but there's a toilet in the way.
Not for long.
Potassium. Amy.
My favorite ever chemistry lesson was when the teacher put a small piece of potassium in water.
And that's a lot of potassium, so that's definitely gonna go boom.
I always wanted to see what a full block would do.
You might want to stand back, run. Okay, but we should take Claire with us. Are we gonna get a choice?
So now the big question, how far below us is Tabitha Greens?
He's in a wheelchair. And we also, I want to take Claire as well.
Go check it out.
Well, it's not technically a wheelchair, but it's a chair on wheels. Drop something big. Drop Amy. I was Amy the body.
Hey, Reese, can you help me with something?
Now, Amy's us, right? We're not dropping ourselves in just yet.
Ponytail, they'd be at the bottom by now. Oh, whoa.
There's no way he's still alive after all that. But he's not for long.
Aye, sounds fine.
So he could have came alive if we hadn't thrown him in the hole and murdered us.
They're going to shoot their way in.
Yeah, I don't think bullets are good against or... Really, they should use the hacker that's got through everything else. The hacker's gonna get in. Why shoot the electronics that'll let you in?
When it detects a rogue pathogen, it generates a white heat flash to eliminate the threat.
We can use that. all we need to do is put a pathogen by the door, so that when they open the door, it'll explode and kill them whilst we get out. Easy.
Guys, the intruders are almost in, and we know why they're here.
Parker, what options have we got?
Enough! While Parker was accessing the lab security mainframe for bypasses, we saw records of who gained entry in the last 24 hours.
Claire entered using someone else's ID credentials.
Yours, Amy.
That's impossible. I've got my ID card.
Okay, well, we're being framed.
I snuck into her office and I copied her credentials off a computer. You're the liar, Natalie.
You don't have a voice here, Claire.
Look, we know about Kindar.
Reese.
We have proof. Lots.
Nonsense.
Look, the intruders are Natalie and Kindar's way of making sure that we die with their dirty little secret. We know that you hacked your own security, Natalie.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, your cybersecurity sucks. Even Reese hacked it easily.
Reese has been hacking the system.
He isn't an employee here, is he? What's your story like?
He spent the last few years bouncing between pharma companies around the world. A mercenary. Whose side are you on, Wakefield?
I don't trust any of them. So let's just focus on getting us out of here. As the game freezes. Hello? Well, we got time to focus.
You know what? Fuck this.
Everyone, calm down. All I know is that if they get in, the nanocells are gone forever. Natalie, please.
Look, we aren't traitors. Help us. Stall them. Do something.
We should be getting on with trying to get out of here, not talking to them.
Amelia, regardless of what we think of
We should set up the biohazard so they get flash fried and get down that hole.
Parker.
So we're trusting these guys now?
Yes, we are.
Can the void jam electronics?
Negative.
Could you reinitialize the vacuum? Two of them aren't wearing helmets.
I can't. They've locked us out.
Reese could. His computer down there is hardwired into the system.
All right.
Okay, talk me through it as fast as you can.
Why would Kensington be helping if she was in on this?
Help, Amy! Help! Help!
I know maybe going to the door might be smart, but...
Something wrong. My heart.
Yeah, I think you might be dying.
Aren't you good to wear a mask?
But it's nanoids, it's not airborne, is it? Too much blood for a heart to pump. So really, you should have set up like a blood extraction. Or was at least one block pointer that none of that typing made sense.
Did Parker tell you how to turn the vacuum back on?
I mean, surely they have time to put their masks on.
Smug now, are you?
They can open the door at the same time and still get in.
We're not out of the woods yet. All right, they're still unlocking the door. 1 down, 2 to go.
Put your mask on! Don't try to shoot the door like it... Ugh. You've got masks! You can literally just put your mask on.
Come on.
Literally, in the time that you were shooting the door, you could put your mask back on. Yeah, he's still gonna get in. I'm guessing the way down the hole wasn't a way out either. Oh, you shot your friend. That's really going to save extra air for you, isn't it? The door's already open. Look at it. Yeah, just put your mask on, obviously. Oh, did he shoot the hacker guy? Where was your mask? You shot the hacker guy to get an extra mask. But now you're stuck in there like an idiot. Because you can't activate through the door, you're just...
Call Natalie Kensington.
You're just a chump.
You're okay.
That was not smart.
Oh, thank God.
We saw the lab door didn't open. Good work, Wakefield.
Appreciate the guidance, Parker.
Thanks for the lead, Natalie.
Okay, he's got marks around his eyes like he's infected.
What else do you have for us?
I could go full 90s internet, unplug the lab, plug it back in. That would kill lockdown mode and the vacuum for 60 seconds. You guys.
But there's still a guy in there with a gun. I don't think that's smart to do yet.
Poised to handle the last intruder.
No, that's a shit plan. He's standing right outside the door. A fucking security team of sprinters wouldn't make it down before he wastes us.
He's right, Parker.
It's a calculated risk worth taking.
No.
Okay, well, when could you do this?
Whenever you're...
When you get Claire's blood.
Fuck, Natalie.
Yes, I know it will kill her, but she's gonna die anyway. She'd be sacrificing herself to save millions. Think, Amy. We can't start over again. This has been our lives for the past 4 years.
I mean, it literally killed everyone.
I'm not a murderer.
And you sold it to other countries, so...
Just take the blood, Amy.
Time is running out. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
End call.
We'll find our own way out. We've got a way out. We just need to make our way down to the basement.
There has to be another way that doesn't involve killing Claire.
There isn't.
And they've lost their hacker, so he's not getting in.
Trapped.
Yeah, by Natalie. The lab's in lockdown mode because she ordered it. There's no other chemical threat outside of Claire's bioprotector.
Yeah, there is.
He's infected. Yeah, I knew it, obviously. I saw his eyes were going red.
How?
Should have brushed up on my needle handling.
Oh, I did mention that. I said he was such an idiot doing that. And then he's messed with our wounds. So am I also infected?
It won't be long until I'm like Claire, and...
Because we've got a finger wound.
So Parker's crazy plan of opening that door is our only hope.
You've changed your tune. Maybe Natalie will rescue us.
Yeah, you want to bet? All the evidence of her actions in Kindar is down here. The nanocells are our only leverage. Take her blood, however much you need.
But it's not going to find a way to turn them off for you either, so you're just literally going to have the same thing regardless.
Claire, please give me your arm.
I thought you were different.
Claire.
Well, I haven't been given a choice. I wouldn't.
Tell me honestly. Can you save me?
There's almost no chance of it. Your internal physiology is completely changed, and I can't predict what's gonna happen.
You're weak.
Look, I don't even know if I'm gonna survive this. But if I do, I promise you that...
Stop! I've got enough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't stick it in. That's what she said.
Reese.
That's what she said, B.
I can live to fight another day.
That's what she said.
By the time I contributed an escape plan.
What?
While Parker was talking me through the vacuum reset, I realised that a full lab reset wouldn't be much different. We don't need those pricks upstairs.
But if you reset the lab, they'll be alerted.
That's where things get creative. I hacked into the lab security camera and recorded the last 3 minutes of you preparing to extract Claire's blood. I can output that 3 minutes of footage onto their security feed.
Make it look like we're doing it.
They'll think you're following orders.
How did you come up with this?
Smart.
Okay,
Smart on new looks.
What about our last remaining obstacle outside? And why are you speaking in the second person?
I'm going to take it.
Because he's dead anyway, so he sacrificed himself.
I'm infected. As soon as I step into the void, that heat flash will trigger.
Maurice, you've lost it.
If I die in here, lockdown mode ends and he gets in. If I die out there, so does he, and you have a chance. I've been the weak link. It's time to become an asset. Just take Claire, run, and save her.
But how do we get her out? Because if the flash frying's still going to happen, she's way more infected than you, Reese, and she's definitely going to get flash fried as well. So unless we smuggle her down the hole in the toilets, are we running through that? Is that where we're going? Well, we never established a way to actually get down there safely. Dropped the other guy and I don't think he survived. I don't think he survived that.
No, look, I chose this, okay? That's how you make a life.
And he's making up for running away like this. You know, he's being the hero now.
You know, I went back to that beach in Kindar to face it. Tallow and Dima. And I think maybe if I hadn't lost my shit, then we could have saved one of them.
If I hadn't lied to her, I probably could have saved 2 of them. The baby as well.
I'm sorry for leaving you.
Honesty is always the best policy. Didn't have. There was a split decision. You know, no time to act.
Forgive myself for what's happened to you.
Well, what's about to happen to him is even worse. So. Hashtag it's not COVID. It's nanites. Yeah, you shouldn't be risking contamination.
Wait!
She's gonna save him. Yeah. Because she's already too far gone.
Better chance of surviving than I do.
It's true.
Come on. You have all the evidence against Kensington. Make sure the world sees it.
No, Claire, I'll do it.
Drop it. The bioprotector will stop the lab detecting your infection, and you two can escape.
You don't get to make up for it this way. You have to live. She's already dead regardless, so
Expose Natalie, and we'll share your story with the world.
it's the smart option. He might stand a chance of living. She's already dead. Like, we're not getting her out. You know, there's no way she's living. Look, she's far too mutated and dead. Too much extra bone, too much extra blood. You know, all we would be taking is evidence. And, you know, it's strong evidence, but we've got plenty. They might get away with it like this, but...
No. I'm sitting here.
Hey, Claire. Thank you.
Well, she looks far more healthy all of a sudden. But there's no way she was gonna live through this, so, you know, it's her choice if she wants to. I'm amazed the thing hasn't triggered already, or the gunman hasn't even tried to rush in and shoot us. The gunman just, like, casually chilling, hanging back. Oh yeah, just, yeah. And we're just stood out there where we're risking getting We were stood out there, why? Close the door, dumbass. That was stupid. Plus that heat flash was very slow, apparently.
Nailed it, Claire.
All looks good to me.
Yeah. She's going to get the nanocells. Well done, Amy.
I wouldn't have.
What was that?
Nothing? 3 minutes.
Will he survive being thrown down a toilet hole in that thing, do you think? Okay, it's just letting us go out with it.
Look, Amy, fuck that.
Yeah, get the Uzi. Uzi, obviously better. Or both, you know, take both, so that he's got a gun as well.
We have to change out of our lab suits. They'll draw too much attention.
How bad is it?
Just a scratch. Oh, yours. Don't, with your finger wounds, that's stupid. You're risking infecting yourself.
I'm gonna go to the disabled toilet and grab the fold-up wheelchair, okay? Change quick.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got an open wound yourself. Oh yeah, that's very unsubtle. Like, you know, maybe hiding it behind his wheelchair while you're pushing him would be subtle. Just having a giant Uzi like that in the streets of London. They're not proper cops. They're the bad guys.
Security team.
Then again, you know, it's like, it's just actors. They probably can't get proper uniforms. But I've seen fake cops and I know fake cops when I see them. Like, the council dressed up as cops to pretend to be cops, and
Get the fuck out of here.
and I've seen real cops and I've been told by the actual cops how to identify the difference because of being scammed. So I can tell the difference.
Six, here you come.
Stop right there, Amy Tennant.
Run, don't stop, keep moving. She's gonna help us. She's on our side.
I guess 3 minutes wasn't long enough.
We know Wakefield has nanocells in his system. Hand him over and this can end without bloodshed.
Well, that's clearly bullshit.
Just do it, Amy.
She'll listen to reason.
Covering up the murder of innocent men, women, and children. Emily, you know this is wrong.
I knew about everything. The nanosol.
Okay, she was in on it then. Fair
I
enough.
oversaw it all while you're busy fiddling with your test tubes.
Damn it.
Now hand him over. The trap.
I was right in the first place.
Amy, use me. You always said I could sell ice to the Eskimos.
Dude, you can't say that.
I was right this whole time. But why was she like, I wouldn't. Just run. Bye-bye.
Wait, seriously, what, you giving me up?
Smartly done, Amy.
But I get to leave my way.
That being.
Shooting them.
The fuck?
If you shoot me, I shoot him.
Steady. We need resurvive.
This isn't using him the way that I thought. Like, but don't use him, but we are literally using him. Hmm. I thought don't use him would be we leave with him. Shit. Okay, now we've got some split decisions to run away, I guess. Brass. Or is that it? We just got away. I was expecting more decisions to have to get away. London. But we've got the USB. We've got far less evidence without him.
Natalie Kensington, founder of the Kensington Corporation.
We're gonna get framed.
MI6 on suspicion of crimes against
Okay.
humanity.
No, Kensington got arrested.
Footage linking her to illegal chemical testing on humans in Kindar, which resulted in the deaths of hundreds. The Kindarian embassy have denied any involvement.
When I clicked don't use him, I thought we would go find a way of getting away with him. Not just leave him there. I also expected maybe more things to try and, like, you know, more decisions with that running away part. But no, apparently we just got away perfectly fine once we left him. But maybe if we hadn't left him, there might have been more decisions to be made. Who knows? Again, there are 8 endings. We unveiled the truth. We didn't save anyone. But we unveiled the truth. I wonder what the other endings possibly are. It wasn't zombies like I thought it was going to be. But hey, you know. What can you do? Okay. I really thought it was going to be like a zombie outbreak sort of thing. But nope, it's just somebody that had a, you know, infected with nanites. And, you know, we didn't save them. We didn't save the other guy. I tried! But with the wrong decision right there at the end. I put don't use him, and it seems to still use him, so I don't know if I messed up somehow. If using him somehow saves him, you know, use him as cover and then shoot them, but maybe we just die there regardless. I don't know. But we lived, we got out, you know, I take that as a win. We lived, we unveiled the truth, we maybe stopped the nanites, I don't know, you know, they got the thing, but again, she was in on it the whole time. I knew it right from, not right from the beginning, but pretty early. I figured it out that she was in on it. But then towards the end there, she was sounding a lot more on our side than the Natalie Kensington, but apparently they were both in on it and they were all in on it, but maybe with their own reasons. I don't know. Like, was she on MI6's side to try and get her out to uncover it to stop it? Probably things you can discover in alternate endings and alternate things you do, right? Mr. Tanaka, the drunk investigator. I don't think we ever saw that. I guess, you know, it's from things that you see in other endings. Kandarian boardroom? Did we ever see anything to do with that? Police officers? I mean, there were 3 fake cops at the end there, I guess. But I do wonder what the other endings might have been. Again, there are 8 endings. I'm not really going to play through the entire game over and again. But I might do it another time, you know? I'm always open to that. Same with Erica, like there were alternative endings and alternative paths, and you know, I might do that some other time as well. There are many more FMV games, and Wales Interactive do quite a few as well, and I can get at least one more. Because it's a rewards thing on a certain site that I'm doing with key things, and you know, we got the rewards through doing that, so. And I've got enough points to get another FMV game, so I don't know, I might get Bloodshaw, I might get the 5 Dates one. Apparently there's loads of FMV scenes in 5 Dates, more than any other FMV game, but I don't necessarily believe that one. Bloodshaw's more of a battle royale, but as a movie FMV sort of thing, so that one could be quite interesting. And they did have the Maid of Skier on there for a while, but then that seems to vanish. I guess it was too popular and everyone sort of won it. Relationship status 63%. Like, you know, we got her pretty on side. Died. I guess you could say, can he die as well? 62% honesty. Okay, so this is relationship status with ending. Most vanishing person, the MVP. 6% bravery, 65% curiosity, 81% intelligence, 86% sensitivity. We were conscientious. It assesses your personality as well, apparently. 32% with the victim. Honestly, I was trying to be nice to her and trying to get her on side. Oh no, these are the two that died at the beginning, right? Where we made one decision. 29%. I guess if we saved him, we could have got more relationship, but, you know, they both died. Right, so they were the initial victims, then 26%. It's a shame you can't click on these and get more. 80 of 196 themes were discovered. So, it's like 110 more themes. Met the coolest old lady at the wedding last week. She's selling her house and I'm about to go hang out with her and check out So Geeked. She does hair, massage and yoga there too. Nice. Are you planning on trying to buy her house as well? Because, you know, if she's got a house to sell at a decent price, that's pretty good. But yeah, that sounds pretty cool. For the whole weekend, are you going to go? Actually, hope to. Nice. Good luck. Hopefully you manage to buy the house. Do let me know if that goes well as well. And like, if she does massage and yoga as well, like maybe you get like a free massage as well. Sounds like it could be a cool weekend. Did you catch the "that's what she said" earlier? The guy made a "that's what she said" joke, and I don't know if you were here for that. She hadn't listed it yet, so exactly, if you get in there before it's listed, not only do you get first dibs, but, you know, if you just avoid the whole listing process entirely, you're guaranteed straight in there, right? Missed it, it's chatting up a lady friend, no worries, but yeah, you missed out. He did a "that's what she said" joke literally earlier, and it was perfect. 51% with the major bad guy, 4%, well, I mean, I kind of called him out straight away. I knew he was the bad guy, so I was not going to help him. And he died pretty quickly, so I don't know how we'd necessarily get more of a relationship, but, you know, maybe we make bad decisions, we get more scenes. So, you off there now, or? You did, Richard! Exclamation point, that's what she said. You know, I don't have that as a sound, unfortunately, so I can't, like, trigger a TWSS. But it was literally, that's what she said. He didn't say it quite so, you know, the way that your trigger is, but he did go, "that's what she said," and I was like, "Be it, well, that's what she said." Do need to do that. I don't know how to do the exclamation point ones. I've only got, like, the channel point ones, so... You know, if you do like the channel point sounds, if I look at mine, so, you know, I don't know how to do the exclamation point, but I can do the channel point ones, or like the bit trigger ones and things, so, you know, I could do it as a bit trigger one, because I've got like things through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bit points at the moment. Go to your clouds appointment, go to command. Cloudbots, okay. It's in Cloudbot. I didn't know you could do sounds via Cloudbot, really? I'll have to look that up. Streamlabs dashboards. You can do that in Cloudbot. I had no idea you could do that in Cloudbot. Right, Cloudbots. Commands. How do you make it do a sound? I see the cooldown, I see the base cost, the subscriber costs, aliases, keywords. Cloudbot for non-audio. Chatbots, aha. Okay. I do Cloudbot, I don't use like the chatbot. So if it's in chatbot, then I probably don't have the commands. But I guess I could do workarounds with something. Like, I know that you can do a program, I forget what it's called, but there's a program that triggers things. So yeah, I don't have chatbot, I only use Cloudbot, sorry. But, you know, I could look into it. I might be able to look into it. Other options too. Trigger tire is maybe better though. I have no idea what that is, but I'll have to look into it. If not, I'll make it like a 6-bit command. Because, you know, I'm making all the commands cheap as anything so anyone can just do them. So, you know, there's like the 1-bit one that just goes itty bitties, and then there's like 2 bits, 3 bits, 4 bits, 5 bits. One of them's a weird saxophone-y, sexy saxophone-y noise that isn't the normal sexy saxophone. It's my crappy thing. Crappy imitation. Sound and a GIF if you want to. It's fun, but you only get 20 slots free. I mean, 20 slots is more than the 5 that you get with the channel points. So, you know, 20 slots is plenty for sounds and GIFs, right? Especially for free, so don't need more than that. So yeah, I'll have to look that up. Do send me a link or something, and I will definitely look that up. And yeah. Also, as I said, I have like lips and like all of the Xbox things just literally just sat there. I need to hook it up to like the PC to run it through it, but you know, I can do like musicy things. So you know, I might do that at some point. And like, if you know how to do it through, ignore Nightbot. Thank you for the link. Nightbot goes off on one. I should really just get rid of Nightbot. Yeah, it's fine. I asked for the link, Nightbot. It's fine. Yeah, I'll check that out later. I do appreciate that. Yeah, 20 is way more than I need. Like, you know. That's when I logged in, but it should take there. So exactly, it doesn't matter, you know, as long as it works. That's all that matters. It should take me there, and then I can figure it out from there, right? So you heading off to the thing yourself there now to see the lady with the house, or is that something you're doing like later? And was that why you didn't get much sleep? Were you excited? I wonder what I could have done differently. Stats. Okay, that's just the stats. The same stats. I wonder if that changes the more times that you play it as well. Heading off. Well, look, no worries. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you again for the 500 bits. I will spend it wisely. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And you're now up on the leaderboard. You are 3rd on the leaderboard. And, you know, you get a, albeit not that great emote, but you get, when you get to 1,000 bits, Indelacio coin! Forever! Obviously, I'm not expecting that today, but just for future reference, once you get to 1,000 bits in the channel, you eventually unlock that. And then the other ones are the gun and... I don't know what the other bit one was. It might be the star. It's the star, the bit one. No, that's a tier 2. One of the emotes in there. It might be the Indela Rock. That's probably it. That's a... No, I made that one a tier 1. It used to be. My emotes are all over the place. But yeah, good luck with house search. One of them eventually unlocks. I'm sure you can see better than me that just has all the emotes. Good luck with the house, and have fun doing the yoga and getting the massage and schmoozing the house person for certain. And have a lovely day. And appreciate the luck. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to do beyond this. I thought the game was going to be a bit longer. I was expecting like a 2-hour film game, but no. Okay, we got an ending. MVP, find an ending. That was the ending. Sacrifices must be made. 74% of people chose that. Interestingly, even though that is the ending, only 19% of people got the ending. How is that possible? He was alive. He died. I don't understand how so many people would have the kamikaze but not have the ending. 92% of people did that. Okay. A lot of people went for the romance. Wait, could we have been a secret programmed insider the entire time? Get 50% relationship status with everyone. Well, that's pretty difficult considering we killed the guy at the beginning. Everybody dies. Well, we didn't kill everybody. But I guess there's a way to make sure absolutely everybody in the game dies. But we didn't. We didn't kill everybody.